So for this week's project, I'm putting on a door on a Jeep Cherokee. It's a 2001. So I've already put on the other two because this whole thing was getting redone. But as you can see here, we get it on its hinges, and then we ended up having to put like these little metal things. I'm forgetting the name right now, my bad. But what they do is they close the crack more on the Jeep, as you can see, and it makes it fit just right. And then got the pin in. Then here is when I just started transferring things over from the other door. So get this, after putting this in and taking it out several times, I have to take it out again just to get the handle out because we gotta put black trim on it. And I gotta disconnect everything again. I hate this Jeep, man. So I got the handle out. And now we're gonna go get it prepped for black trim. This is gonna be terrible again. This is before I painted it with black trim. And this is after 8 coats of black trim, and it looks all good. Here I have to transfer everything from the old door to the new door for the window, which is interesting because I got to take out the entire motor, and then because I had to take out the motor, I also had to take out the mirror, as you can see here. It didn't look too good, so I needed to go get it prepped to do black trim. Here is when I prep it and everything. Then I get into the spray booth to get painted with black trim. I think I did 10 coats or something, I don't know. Enjoy, I'm painting. After this, you can see it came out good, but I did have to repaint it because I got white on it. But it looks all pretty after, and then the mirror ended up being good. All we're doing right now is literally taking all these spare parts, including these black weather strips, and transferring them over. Unfortunately, these clips are already on there on the new door, so we're just gonna put them in the Jeep in case we need them. They're such a pain in the ass to take off because you need a flathead to take it off, man. So I finally got the motor back in. Next step would be to put the glass in, which is a pain in the ass because if I mess it up, it's gonna break. So yeah, it connects these two here, that bolt up there, and then your motor is actually over here. That's your motor, and then this is what moves your window up and down. It's so freaking cool. So realizing my mistake, I had to move the motor down correctly, as you can see here. And now this is how it's supposed to look. So now this is it looking all good. My next step was putting this metal frame in, which you can see I got it all in after scuffing it and painting it with black trim. I only did 4 coats on it, and then it ended up looking good. Here I just put it in, as you can watch me struggle, because I did not realize at first it was supposed to go in sideways. So yeah, enjoy me struggling. Also, just a suggestion, if you want to skip ahead you can. In like a few minutes I explain a mistake I found out. Here you can see I just realized that I need to put the window down. So yeah, put your window down before putting in your metal frame. It works.
There we go.
I finally got it all in and it looked pretty good. And then I started here to make sure that everything was working. I had to put down the window. So look, little sparks. Yay! Electricity.
And that's how you roll a window up.
So since the window fit just right in it, now I get to put all the wires in, well, up there because it's not, that big hole is where the speaker is. So all the wires got to come out this tiny hole, which was frustrating. But I ended up putting them all there, and then soon I will be able to basically get the door skin on. So enjoy. So surprise, surprise, it was a snow day since Massachusetts decided to get snow. So on today's agenda, we're connecting the speaker down here, and we can connect them because there's a small one right here and a big one over here that these ones just slide on. So this is fun. So for here, I'm just putting in the speaker to be able to put it in. One side is smaller while the other is a bigger side, and it just slides right in, so the connection is there. We tested out the speakers later and it ended up working just fine. So yeah, enjoy the video. So for this part, I ended up getting like this pick that I could put into the speaker because we have to drill some more holes in because the holes in there originally do not fit the speakers correctly. So I'm literally just digging into the pane just so I can end up drilling it later. And the other side was more difficult because I couldn't really see it, which was a bit hard. But it ended up coming just fine, and I should have done one of the holes more down, but it ended up fitting either way as I was chipping in the paint with this. Like, I'm holding it as a pencil, but it's not. So since we made those marks, now we gotta drill it out. That's what we're doing. Ear protection. Just to warn you, I would turn down your volume if you have a volume right now, because it's gonna get loud. Let's take a moment and realize that we're all kind of a bit special, because here I left it in reverse. So enjoy as I struggle, because I forgot it was in reverse. Just another special day moment that I'm a person. So for this part, I'm just doing a couple touch-ups, because since I had just drilled some holes into it, I need to now put touch-ups just so it doesn't corrode, which would not be good. But look, I got to use this fun little gun. It was so fun. I can't wait to use it again. Now we connect the speaker back in, and so we can actually put the screws in, and hopefully we'll leave it. So all I'm really doing here is just putting the screwdriver in with the screws just so I know for sure it'll work to hold in the speaker, because if it doesn't, that thing is not gonna fit, and I do not want to replace that thing because that is expensive.
Sounds like fun. Come out.
And for this next step, I'm just putting in the speaker, which is a little difficult, especially with the backing, just to make sure that it doesn't ruin the metal and that the wiring is correct. It also doesn't help that the back of the speaker is a damn magnet, and trying to do that in this tiny little hole without trying to connect to it, it doesn't work well, I'm just saying. And then the tiny holes, it's hard to see it half the time. It's hard, just, yeah.
Stay.
So after having to take out the speaker, I ended up actually having to put this down because I forgot that. So we're going to use some trim adhesive to put it on and keep it there. This is a moisture block barrier, so yeah. It's a sticky solution that you have to wear gloves and eyeglasses, safety glasses, my bad, because if it gets on your skin, it is not coming off after like probably a while, and I would not recommend. This is what it looked like when it was all done. Well, actually this was before I got it, but then this is when I got everything all done and put together. So we did in fact get everything done. As you can see, we got the door on. We tested the windows and stuff, and all the windows go down, including since that's the driver's side. Both the passenger and the back seat windows go down, except for the one where there's no door. It's locking. So everything's working. So yeah, pretty much it got done in a week. One door down. This is fun. So yeah. And for a fun little bonus, this is what I did on Tuesday, I think, or probably Monday. I actually don't remember. But these bolts had to get redone, and so I ended up heating them up and then dropped them in oil. And then yeah, they got all charted and looks great. Surprise, I forgot to mention this. On Tuesday, I got to redo these bolts because they needed to be black, so I heated them up and then got them in. And then they could be basically refinished, which looks good.